The book had no title, only cracked black leather and brass clasps twisted into the shape of screaming mouths. Elias dragged it out of the crawlspace of his antique shop, coated in dust and hidden beneath a shattered Victorian dollhouse with porcelain eyes that seemed to gleam in the dark. At exactly 2:17 in the morning, the clasp snapped open with a muffled cry that sounded far too human. Inside were thin, translucent pages, names written in perfect, elegant handwriting. Not dates, not stories, just names. Samuel Thorne, 1891, missing. Eleanor Vance, 1934, vanished. Beside each name, a chilling epitaph, shed by the moon. Sunk in the silence, Elias's chest tightened. He knew these names. They weren't strangers. They were the town's most infamous disappearances, the cold cases that haunted every generation. The realization struck like ice. The book was no memorial. It was a ledger, a hunting record. The pages turned on their own and stopped at the end. The last sheet was empty, except for one fresh black line stretching across the bottom. The air grew heavy. The room began to tremble. A fountain pen that had been untouched for weeks slid across his desk, lifted into the air and hovered over the page. The nib pressed down. Slowly, deliberately, it began to write. One word appeared in the same elegant script as all the rest. Elias. The pen paused, leaving a yawning space for the year. A single bead of crimson fell onto the page, spreading like fresh blood. The stench of sulfur filled the air. The clasps rattled violently. The screaming mouths twisted wider as if shrieking in silence. The pages rippled as though the book itself was breathing, eager, waiting. Elias could not scream. He could not move. He understood with bone-deep certainty. The book was not asking for his name. It was claiming it, and the final entry was already being written.